Hey guys, I'm Little Flix and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to anyone who is watching this for the first time. Possibly maybe in this video. I feel like maybe some people might be tuning in who haven't before. For those of you who don't know me, I am a very small reaction channel where I'm trying to maybe do some gameplay things in the future. I am currently reacting to mostly just Dollhouse. I wanted to continue my Doctor Who, of course. But I have had someone in the comments, like one person, but I also think someone else, or maybe that person I think someone else liked the comment though, that they would be interested in seeing me do some rewatches to Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Buffy is my favorite show. Like it is my favorite show. And don't get me wrong, Game of Thrones is amazing and I love it, but Buffy the Vampire Slayer is just... there's just something about it, and I think everyone who watches it knows what I mean. So I thought, as like a little special thing while I am away in Europe, I thought maybe I could start releasing some of the rewatches to Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I thought instead of rewatching it completely from the start or just my favorite episodes, I would go by the top-rated IMDb Buffy episodes. So I've decided to do the top 10. However, a few episodes are rated the same, so technically I'm going to probably be reacting to a bit more than 10 episodes. But yeah, I mean, any excuse to continue watching more Buffy episodes, really. Just so everyone knows, I have had a bit of wine tonight. This is my third glass. But I thought it would just be a little bit of fun to watch it. And kind of talk about it. I don't really know how this reaction rewatch thing will go because I've never done a rewatch on my channel yet. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see. So let's just get into it, shall we? So the first the first 4 episodes are all rated 9.4 on IMDb. So there you go. But the first one I'll be reacting to today is Doppelgangland, which is a crowd pleaser, I know, for a lot of people. I really do like this episode too, but I wouldn't pick it to be one of my top 3 favorites. But it is amazing. It'll be interesting because obviously Dollhouse is 16:9, whereas the DVDs I don't have the remastered. I have the originals, and they are 4:3. So this will be interesting. Until season 4, of course, then onwards it's 16:9. So lucky that I have the originals and not the remastered because, yeah, Passion of the Nerd has done a very fantastic video on that, which probably most of you have seen. And I just think how lucky I was just to be able to see it normally. All right, here we go. This is Doppelgangland. Season 3, episode 19 or something. I don't know the episode number. Yeah, I really hated Faith the first few times I watched Buffy. I liked her in the beginning, but when she turned, obviously, I didn't like her at all. But then I watched Angel, and I kind of changed my opinion on Faith a lot, and I really do like her now. Also Anya. Season 3 Anya. Oh.
I was
Nearly human.
By your carelessness.
Stuck at Sunnydale High.
And I'm flunking math.
Mortal. And I'm flunking math.
This is no concern of ours.
I like how demonic it is and how human it becomes.
Back to that place. He's got tests for everything. TATs, Rorschach, associated.
I feel like those sit-ups aren't doing much. I've always thought that.
If you're crazy, that asks if you ever hear voices or if you ever wanted to be a florist.
Oh, I used to want... Wait, florist means crazy, right? I never wanted to do that.
No.
Neat. Different circumstances, that could be me.
No way.
And that's
Some people just
what
don't have
the wishes are all showing.
Look, I'm sorry. I know how you hate talking about Faith.
Maybe it bothers her a little bit.
Emotional control? Working on it.
Also, I just love the hair color of Alison Hannigan's hair in this season. Every time I watch it, I'm like, I want it. Every time I see it, I have to. I also love that shot from Anne. Love it. It's so good. And I actually think that's my favorite season opener.
Match? You want us to breed?
I want you to treat the person who's flaunting history.
Oh, Willow.
Rosenberg, it's time to give something back to the community.
She does, mate. She fights evil.
I just hate the way he bullies people. He just assumes everyone's time is his.
Willow, get on the computer. I want you to take another pass at accessing the mouse files.
Okay.
God, I love Wesley. I don't want to ruin anything, so if people haven't finished watching Angel, maybe don't listen to this part. But Wesley Wyndham-Pryce's story, character arc, I think is my absolute favorite in any show, and it's amazing.
Oh, hey, shoes.
This is like really the first time that
Now, Faith,
Sugar Daddy is the first time anyone's really shown or given Faith like
don't worry.
tension kind of thing.
Some lucky girl has herself a PlayStation.
No way.
Yes, way.
Would that be PlayStation 1? It would be, wouldn't it? I miss PlayStation 1. Actually, no, I miss Nintendo 360. I miss Donkey Kong. I don't actually know the reason why Seth Green's hair color changes so much. It's probably other acting gigs, but if anyone knows, feel free to drop it in the comments because I'm actually really curious. As well as Emma Caulfield's throughout the season, it changes so much. But I'm assuming it's just other acting gigs. I love this episode because it's Willow-centric though, and anything with Willow at the center, especially when this one shows the progression of her character that becomes so paramount for the rest of the season. Series, sorry.
Me tutoring you. Your
It's
history
good.
It's not saying you were gonna do it.
Oh, Willow. I'm not sure if anyone knows. My dog's kind of been in a couple videos, but I'm not too sure. Her name is Willow, and I just want to say that it's not because of Buffy. Originally it was my sister's dog, but her other dog and Willow fought, so we ended up getting her, and she named her, not me. Yeah. I don't know why I thought that was so important.
You're like a geyser of fun that goes off at regular intervals.
That's Old Faithful.
Isn't that the dog that the guy had to shoot?
That's Old Yeller. To help me. I'm storming off. It doesn't really work if you come with me.
That is a bit of a callback to Oz doing that to her. I don't remember what episode was when they thought he killed... Beauty and the Beast, early in the season.
I have this little project.
This is the start of their up and down
Yeah,
relationship.
that's me. Rolla.
Just one of the times that one of Willow's spells has gone awry. Although she's kind of manipulated into doing it by Anya.
Did you try looking inside the sofa in hell?
Just try it.
I kind of love that line from her.
That's magic is dangerous, Anya. It's not to be toyed with. Now, if you'll...
Ironic. Angel is yet to make an appearance. I know he's in this one a little, but it's like 15 minutes in. Interesting. I never really liked Angel, to be honest, in Buffy. He was just kind of Buffy's boyfriend. But ever since I watched Angel and actually saw more of his character, I really liked him a lot more. And whenever I see him in Buffy now, I actually feel it a lot more than I did before. And I felt it quite hard before, but I feel it even more now. I'm really glad that Angel got his own series to explore his character, because I don't think they could have really explored it much further in Buffy, which is why he left. Bored now. That's what she says.
Bored now.
Yeah.
Stay the hell away from her. Okay, sure.
Even though she was the one strangling him.
Sander.
Leather thing. And
Buffy trying to be supportive while actually hating something is so funny.
Leaving now.
Like how Vampire really always announces her emotions or what she's doing. To be honest though, if Xander or Willow actually turned into a vampire, that's actually interesting, yeah. Like, if they actually turn into a vampire, it would be one of the worst things for Buffy, like, period, you know? And in this world, the only way that a vampire can be good is to get the soul. So they probably would try and re-ensoul either of them who was turned. And it's not like... And they never did that, which is interesting. Like so many other vampire shows, like The Vampire Diaries and True Blood, a lot of the characters do turn into vampires. The mythology is a little different in those, obviously, whereas Vampire Diaries, they have a humanity on and off switch, so you can be good and bad simultaneously. Ah, bug! I think I got it. Whereas True Blood, it's just like... you know, there's not like a huge... it's still around. It's not like a huge switch kind of thing. It's just you are more prone, in a sense, to... If you stick around and like vampires, you become more feral, and if you kind of mainstream and try to be more human, you're seen as being better in the eyes of humans anyway in that show. But in Buffy, they never actually did that, which is interesting. They never relied on that kind of plot line to make it more interesting, and I think that's probably why Buffy is one of my favorite vampire shows and movies in general, and one of my favorite shows, just because they don't really necessarily rely on the genre's conventions. They try and push it, and that's everything that Joss Whedon does. You know, he tries to push all the genres and create different stories and that make us feel, and yeah, boy, do they make us feel. I mean, it would hurt, but you would heal quickly. The only way you can really throw in a vampire to get them to confess is like with a stake, like inching in, or like about to swing the head off.
You were going out tonight. I didn't expect it.
What's going on? Jeez, who died? Oh God, who died?
Back! Get back, demon!
I love the shake.
Willow, you're alive. Aren't I usually? Giles, what's going on with these?
Oh, sorry.
I love Giles.
It's really nice that you guys miss me. Say, you all didn't happen to do a bunch of drugs, did you?
I love that line too, and just her delivery.
I'm not a vampire.
Very strange is happening.
Can you believe the Watchers Council let this guy go?
Professional bands can play up to 6, sometimes 7 completely different parts.
That's just like fruity jazz bands. Us.
Sounds like me when I try to learn guitar.
You looking
Hey,
for-
Angel! Finally.
Well, no sightings as of yet, but I think she said she'd show. 10 to 1 could get pointless.
Their little banter's funny. They never really have it much in any other episodes. Check out your girlfriend. I love that line.
Sandy?
Oh!
Frey, just to please me.
I can't believe I never noticed that. Right? Right? If you haven't seen the whole series, stop now. Sandy, that character is... I thought she just killed that girl the whole time. But she turned her. Oh my god. And then in season 5, that is the first time Riley lets a vampire bite him outside the bar, the demon bar. And her name was Sandy, and she was a vampire, and that was the actress. I can't believe I've never noticed that before. I've watched this series so many times. Wow. Wow. That's like a revelation for me. I mean, maybe that's wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's right, because her name was Sandy. I'm pretty sure it was Sandy. Now I might have to go watch that episode just to make sure after this. I'm pretty sure it was Sandy. And she was just talking about how she can make her feel like alive and like strong and stuff. But it just looked like she bit her and she killed her. Wow. That's so... wow. Ha! There you go.
You want to get back there.
Yeah.
So do
I look like this, so I look evil.
Except for you're not being a dominatrix.
As far as we know.
Oh, right. Me and Oz play Mistress of Pain every night.
Did anyone else just go to a scary visual place?
Oh, yeah.
Willow's dead. Hey, Willow. Wait a second. We're right there with you, buddy.
Alone at last.
And they made Vampire really look more pale.
Well, look at me. I'm all fuzzy.
I remember this actually, she calls her a bitch.
Bitch. Skanky.
And I think I'm kind of gay.
Kind of gay. Well, just remember, a vampire's personality has nothing to do with the person it was.
Well, actually, that's a good point. So, what do we do now?
I like that
We'll
little
have to get to the bronze.
Even if they're supposed to wait for her, they may start feeding.
hint.
Vampires not notorious.
I'm glad this is the first episode we reacted to because it's a bit of fun rather than like absolute emotional despair.
Wouldn't be.
Like the body is on the list and I don't want to watch it, but I will. I just love the way she walks in it now.
Maybe I'll have my minions take you out back and kill you horribly. Vampires. Sneak your teeth.
The only thing is, like, I'll give it a pass because I love it so much. They'll be able to hear her heartbeat, I'm sure. But who cares? I'll cue the first scene with Cordelia. It's always me with Cordelia. But that's why we love her.
I was looking at books. I like books. Because I'm shy.
Yeah, right. The famous shy girl act all the boys fall for.
Do they? In my experience, being shy has not helped me gain a lot of attention from males.
Okay, let's get to the killing. Why don't we start with her?
Why don't we start with you? Attracted to Xander. It was more just that we kept being put in these life or death situations, and that's always all sexy and stuff.
Nah, you're attracted to him, girl.
I mean, I just knew he was a loser.
More high.
Oh, the difference between Wesley in Angel when he hears a scream to him in Buffy when he hears a scream. Love it. I love this part as well. Just love he's like, ah! Oh, I really do love him.
I'm a blood-sucking fiend. Look at my outfit. Oh yeah, could a human do this?
Yeah.
That was a really good scream. Like I said, this episode is the start of their troubled relationship. And that is a really good parallel to when Buffy said Faith no and she did it anyway to compare to Buffy. It shows the difference between the Slayers.
She messed up everything she touched. I don't ever want to be like that.
Hey, hi.
That's interesting as well.
Listen, You want to go out tonight? Nine sound good?
And there you go. My first Buffy rewatch. I don't really know what to say at the end of these, actually. Usually this is the part where I talk about what I thought about the episode. But I don't really know what to say because I've already seen it. I think what I was saying throughout the episode, sorry if I talked too much. I don't really know what to say. Yeah, I don't really know what to say because it's a rewatch and it's not like the first time I've rewatched it since my first viewing. It's probably like the 10th rewatch or the 8th or something. Something like that anyway. But I did notice something I never noticed before, which was interesting. So maybe watching these, it will click for some reason. Maybe the red wine was the key. This episode, like I said at the start, I really do like it, and it's really fun, and it's really great to get more character progression with Willow, and it is very important for the rest of her character throughout the series. But it's not one of my top 3 favorites. It's one that I do welcome to watch again, of course. There's actually... Everyone says that season 3 of Buffy is like their favorite. And this may be it is a very controversial opinion. I know it will be. But season 6 is actually my favorite season of Buffy. People may be asking why that is. It has one of my favorite episodes ever, followed by another fantastic episode. But it's also just so much more adult, and that probably is because of the network change. They could more freely explore darker themes. Whether that was beneficial to all the time is up for debate, and I get that. But what I love about season 6 is just that, yeah, it feels more adult, and it deals with like feelings that, you know, you feel when you're going through your 20s. Like Buffy is in that season. And the big bad of that season, I don't want to say too much. You know what? I think I have to. So if you haven't seen season 6, don't listen to this part. The big bad is just 3 humans. And the reason why I like season 6 so much is because it shows, even in a world where supernatural elements and beings exist, humanity can still be the worst thing possible, as well as your own depression and your own guilt and everything. You know, it just deals with so much, I don't know, so much really true emotions that I have felt, you know, going through my 20s, and I'm sure a lot of people have felt, even if they're not in their 20s, but, you know, especially 20s is just like, anyone who's been through it, or anyone going through it now, like myself, will know that 20s suck. They suck ass. So, yeah. But a lot of people say that season 3 is their favorite, and I get why. It's a very strong season, and it has a lot of episodes in it that I really do love, and the whole faith thing as well. But I also really like season 4. I know that season 4 had a bit of issues with it. I'm not saying that. But there are so many strong and so many great episodes in season 4 that I think it's almost a bit weird if people don't recognize it, because it was a great series, and it was the first season to really change it up after, you know, seasons 1, 2, and 3. And I love it for that. I don't know what else to say. I think I've babbled on so much. I might have to edit that a lot. I think what really stands out in this episode is Alison Hannigan's acting. I think she's really great. She's really good at doing the dramatic, and she's really good at doing the comedy. And as we know, playing Lily Aldrin in How I Met Your Mother, she's great at the comedy. But there's just something about her acting style that I can't quite put my finger on it, but I just love watching her. Even like American Pie, it's not really targeted towards me, but I love her character in it, more so in American Pie 2, when she has a bit more of a bigger role in it as Michelle. But I just love her. I think Alison Hannigan just has that natural presence on screen, and the way she plays Willow is always such a joy to watch, and that's why she's so many people's favorite character. So thank you so much for watching. This is the first episode in my Buffy Re-Watches series, and this will be coming out while I'm over in Europe. And yeah, check out my other videos if you like, and if you watch Dollhouse, definitely check out those ones, because season 1 was a very, very big ride, and I've so far, recording this, I've only seen 2 episodes of season 2, but I'm sure that will change by the time this is released. And I look really forward to continue watching Dollhouse with you guys, as well as doing these Buffy Re-Watches. So thank you so much for watching. If you like this, just give me a like or subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And tune in for next time for more Buffy Re-Watches, as well as more Dollhouse coming out. And I'll see you guys when I get back. Bye!